is nullified. I'm throwing a grenade! I'm throwing a flashbang. Activating the bomb. Bomb has been planted. Bomb has been defused. Counter-terrorists win. Guys, I tell you, we kill them all! Bomb has been planted. Terrorists win. Decoy. Come on, let's go! Smoke! Molotov! Grenade out! I'm throwing a flashbang. I'm planting the bomb. Bomb has been planted. my brothers. I'm throwing fire. Smoke! I'm throwing a grenade. Flashbang. Throwing smoke. Molotov. Terrorists win. No more talking. Now we fight. Smoke. Throwing a flashbang. Molotov. Flashbang. Smoke. I'm throwing a flashbang. I'm planted. Bomb has been planted. Terrorists win. I'm planting the bomb. There is
Bomb
one.
has been planted.
This is what we have been working for. Throwing fire. Smoke! Throwing smoke! Throwing smoke!
Grenade!
Throwing the flashbang! I'm throwing the flashbang. I'm planted.
Bomb has been planted.
We must win. Throwing fire. I'm throwing the flashbang. Smoke! Throwing the flashbang. Smoke! Negative. Bottom! Grenade!
Terrorists win.
Move it, move it! Smoke! Throwing smoke! Grenade out! Throwing fire! Throwing smoke! Smoke! I'm throwing a grenade! planting.
Bomb has been planted.
Grenade out.
Terrorists win.
They cannot stop us now. We must work together. I'm throwing fire. Grenade! Flashbang! Grenade.
Terrorists win.
We shall rule the day. I'm throwing a flashbang. Smoke. Grenade. Throwing a decoy. I'm throwing.
Terrorists win.
Planting. Let's go. Let's go. Throwing a flashbang. Grenade. Throw. I'm throwing a flashbang. I'm throwing smoke. I'm throwing a grenade. Grenade. Smoke.
Terrorists win.
We will drive them from our land. Smoke! I'm throwing a grenade. Flashback.
Bomb has been planted.
Smoke!
Terrorists win.
That is the plan. They will not stop the bomb now. Let's go! I'm throwing smoke. Smoke! They've dropped the bomb. Grenade! Smoke! I am planting the bomb.
Bomb has been planted.
Flashbang. Take care of yourselves. Throwing smoke. Throwing a flashback. Smoke. Throwing fire. Roger that. Plenty.
Bomb has been defused. Counter-terrorists win.
Let's go. Let's go. Smoke. Throwing fire. I'm throwing a flashback. I'm throwing smoke. Grenade. Burn. I'm throwing smoke. Throwing a flashback. I am planting the bomb. Affirmative.
Bomb has been planted.
Flashback.
Terrorists win.
Let's go. Smoke. I'm throwing a flashback. Burn. Throwing fire. Grenade. Molotov. I'm throwing a flashback. Flashback. Blending.
Bomb has been planted. Terrorists win.
Yes. Remember this day, my friend. go. Let's go. I'm throwing a grenade. Throwing a decoy. I'm throwing a flashbang. Decoy is out. Grenade. Planting.
Bomb has been planted. Terrorists win.
That is the plan. Yes. Yes, my friends. Yes. We must move. Grenade. yes. We're going to do this. Forward! We've dropped the bomb. Smoke! Grenade out! One up! Throw in smoke! I'm throwing a flashbang.
Counter-terrorists win.
Go, go, go! Throw in the decoy. Decoy. Whoa! I'm throwing a grenade. Guard. Throwing a decoy. Let's throw a grenade. Grenade out.
Counter-terrorists win.
Throwing a decoy. Guard.
Counter-terrorists win. Counter-terrorists win.
Come on, let's go. I'm throwing a flashback. Grenade. Throwing fire. Activating the bomb.
Bomb has been planted. Bomb has been defused. Counter-terrorists win.
Let us go. We've dropped the bomb. Throwing fire!
Bomb has been planted.
I'm throwing a grenade! They cannot stop us now.
Terrorists win.
Let's go, my brothers. Smoke! Someone must recover the bomb. I'm throwing fire. They're going down. Throwing flash. Activating the bomb.
Bomb has been planted.
going on?
Bomb has been planted. Terrorists win.
Let's roll.
Terrorists win.
Well, after having exchanged kills, he did manage to kill Edward. Now, in this retake, Chad, it's kind of hard to forecast. I mean, Twist.
There's a dark play coming in here. That has to be the key. Through
Twist.
tunnels. These two players outside the doors just have to distract. Twist has to make this kill if they want a chance. He's not going to get it done as
Ouch.
Electronic stands tall. Naf gets offered up Flamey, but when he gets dinked down to 2 HP, he's going to think better of going for this one. Simple wants the frags. He's out for blood. They've gone through
Oh my
window.
goodness, they have committed to the project, and the spam is just not there. Elige does get the kill, but he knows it's too late. Time has ticked away, and that bomb's going to explode whether they like it or not. They can't save the AWP, and Na'Vi will pick up the round. And that, you're exactly right. That kill there in the tunnels, that was the kill. That had to happen.
I'm very surprised we haven't seen Team Liquid go for more aggressive plays, boosting the AWP up Cat, letting him go for a pick towards middle, maybe even going for a lower dark push, because the AWP hasn't really had an opportunity to be too much in play right now for Na'Vi because their economy has been so restricted. But instead, they're happy to give up map control and take the duels. If you're going to do that, if you're going to rely on your
Look at the main mall, which where that sign currently is. Unfortunately, it hasn't timed itself well. Has been displayed with video footage from past IEM events all week long. Yeah, we've got a current one going on now. And who would have thought that the 5th rated team by the peers, by the other teams, NRG, sits 0-2 and 0-1 in the series that could knock them out.
It's unbelievable. What a game it turned out to be. It was, I'll be honest, I wasn't that excited coming to this one. I thought NRG would just kind of stomp them. I thought it'd be like one of those games we put up. Maybe they can do some damage here. It's got to be Nuke. There's probably been NRG. Maybe they can get cash. They've actually won Nuke now. And NRG do not look their usual self. Stanon, however, is playing in some sort of god mode. I don't know what he's got going on, but every shot, every clutch, every lurk, he was just a nuisance. He gets 40 plus frags to close out the first map. Yes, double overtime, but still astonishing play from him. And NRG really do not want to look down the barrel of a 0-3 here. Remember, they didn't make it to the last major. That was a big talking point. We had depths on the desk, in fact.
Yep,
whereas his team didn't even make it through. So this will be another crushing defeat at the major. This time we're going through to the round of 16. They started off great in the challenger stage. They managed to get 3-0 really comfortably as well. They looked like we're like, oh, they're going to be top 8 for sure. They're going to make it. Right now, one map away from being knocked out and going home courtesy of complexity.
And we saw some hints in the last game of the star players getting going. Cirque with the op did have some rounds that he got doubles. Certainly the round where he opened the door himself, took matters into his own hands, got aggressive. Ethan was good. Breezy was thereabout, but I haven't seen anyone really take control and dominate. True. Which you might expect from a couple of those players here and there. So yeah, I mean, Stan just absolutely obliterates them. Nothing held his own. He's doing everything he needs to do. That's why he's such a valuable mercenary. The fact that he's got so much experience that he can come in and still play a very consistent game. He's a safe set of hands. It's fantastic for what they need.
So I'm looking at the stats right now. Times played for Cash from NRG is 4, and they've won it twice. So it doesn't look like the map has played a lot for them. That's in the last 3 months. So I was just kind of checking out where they would stand on that particular front. So I'm sure that's when they've practiced, they're comfortable playing it, but it's not necessarily a specialist map like Overpass or Nuke is for them. Perhaps.
Sure. It's interesting for complexity, though, to play some of these maps, too, because we don't know as much about them where they don't have a core 5 right now, where they're coming into this event as they are with nothing in place. And yeah, I'm curious to see late that game, obviously just to secure overtime, Ricky on the op, dark spot. I'm curious to see if they start to run him on the double op. Cash has so much potential for it.
This is actually the lowest map in terms of times played for NRG. So just the final stat there to set the scene. This is going to be a CT start for them. This is Complexity's pick, and you can see them sending 5 players towards B storage here as they get ready to make their assault in towards the bomb site. There's going to be nothing there. In towards Sunroom, getting ready for the flashbang. We'll see if he's able to assist his teammates, flush them in towards the checker room. No one there right now. And we'll see Breezy ready and waiting. Very good numbers from him. In the previous map too, there's a smoke towards CT spawn. Here comes the initial damage. It's Breezy to take down Stanislaw. As they make their way towards the site, the retake begins.
Does indeed. Ricky's already got Breezy down. Daps does get one back from Heaven immediately to trade it off. They still haven't planted the bomb on this either, so the fact that they're getting these kills and retaking the site before the bomb's planted means Shazam's got nowhere to go. As soon as they reveal he's still on the platform, they're all going to look his direction. He drops immediately, and Ethan will get the defuse. NRG get the pistol.
They absolutely do. 3 players survive as well. It was a B play from Complexity. 2 smokes purchases in the round. They smoked towards the mouth of the bomb site to kick things off, get themselves towards checker room. Smoke CT spawn, flashed in. They got the bomb down, but in terms of the fragging department, that's where NRG ran away with it. Great stuff from them. And we'll see if they can continue here as we get into round number 2. Will there be a force buy? There is the option to do that on the T side, get a couple of AKs out. We'll see if that's the way they want to approach this situation. And they get, oh my goodness, they've got MAC 10s. 3 of them, a Tech 9 and a Scout. I'm trying to work out what the best possible play would be this one. Maybe go, yeah, ace side, squeaky door, something like that. It looks like the fast ace split will be coming through. You want to keep it close range, that's for sure. Molotov at the start of the round to stop any CT presence from pushing in towards that position. They'll smoke up towards highway, and they'll commit with these MAC 10s. It's Fugly, the FAMAS, vision removed. All this utility will suggest they have force brought into it. What a play this is. You can see how stifling it is for the CTs. The bomb's gone down, no damage taken. That was from a teammate, I think. I'm not sure.
Well, either way, Fugly wants to get back around. Cirque gone. Shazam with the scout to do it, and Fugly takes further damage. They're just spraying into the smoke. Nothing with that MAC 10 is being menacing, and because he's done so much damage, he and Def, as noted by the assist, Shazam's able to slide out and put him down with a body shot. Follow that with a fantastic headshot to the truck. He goes out to find Ethan. Are we going to get a scout ace?
We might do. He's on for it. Let me at him, boys.
Just secure the kill. Oh, he took the shot. He even looks over. He's like, come on, man, I had that.
Oh, I love it. What a tactic, though. I wasn't really sold on that one. MAC 10s and a scout in towards the A side, but you cannot argue with the execution. This is a map complexity play. That is a detailed execution there. Smokes all over the place. Shazam railing players with the scout. That shot, that secured things. But then he was on the hunt for the ace. Almost got it as well. Nothing could have let him have it. But I guess at this point, make sure everyone survives. He was just saying, oh, it's either that or he kills me. What do you want?
I did. I'll correct it now. I did. Someone called me up for it. Say Cloud9 for Stan. It was Liquid. How could I remember in so many games? And it's a short period of time that he was there. Oh, that's Stan again showing the explosive potential. I want to just mention as well, Shazam obviously doesn't care about the ace. More importantly, they won the round. But he and Nothing, they have a long history as well. Period during the Freakazoid stint.
That's right.
When they were all in Cloud9 together. This time I know it's Cloud9, all right?
All right. I'm glad that's all cleared up.
They've been teammates before.
Everyone was thinking about that, so it's good to clear the air.
You know, I think that's absolutely true.
And we're going to see the 5 versus 4 come through. This is the force buy from the CT side.
And that's also when Daps left Denial, which he was in with... Shazam left Denial, which he was in with Daps. So there's lots of... It's the incestuous NA scene. They've all played together. There's no language barriers like in Europe. It's more common to get mixes of that nature.
Yeah. Well, for now, 50 seconds remain. You can see the A stacked from the CTs here. This could still fall in their favor. No B presence at all. Molotov won't do much of them. No one's at MBK. They're actually positioned on the bomb side behind the forklift, and Fugly's made himself known. They've done damage towards Ricky as well. This could still fall apart for Complexity. Wow.
Fugly. Daps is the one to hit it instead. Breezy's there. They could turn this back. It's Shazam that needs to hold his composure. He's down to 43 HP, but still wants to hunt. He knows he's got the rifle to his advantage. It's still a 3-on-2. And sure, they've got problems because those pistols can tear them apart, and now they've got a real problem. I was going to say, crossfires and the automatic rifles from range can still do damage, but the smoke down, they couldn't find the vision. Nothing with 16 does isolate. Daps! He's followed it onto Cirque. This is exactly what I was saying. Safe set of hands. This is where experience shines. Fast reaction. Fugly absolutely missed his chance. 16 seconds. They're still going to win it on time, and nothing actually went down after that. So that's even worse, despite that he missed the first chance to get him.
Don't explode through this with a flash. It's going to come in. Simple's close.
Real close. Too close for comfort. In fact, so close that they're all bumping into each other here in the smoke.
We've dropped the bomb. Smoke! Flashbang! I'm throwing a grenade! I'm throwing fire! I'm throwing a flashbang!
Terrorists win.
Yes. We have our revenge. Three guys left. Let's roll.
Terrorists win. Decoy. Throwing fire.
here.
Counter-terrorists win. Counter-terrorists win.
Let's go, let's go. Throw in smoke. Smoke. Grenade. Throw in a flashbang. Throw in fire. I am planting the bomb.
Bomb has been planted. Terrorists win.
Let's go. I am throwing smoke. Grenade! Flashbang! Let's go.
Bomb has been planted.
I am throwing smoke. Affirmative. Hole here. It is going to explode. Yes.
Molotov. Grenade out! Fear my fire. Fear my fire.
must move. I am throwing smoke. Grenade! Decoy! Throwing fire. I am throwing a grenade. Grenade out! Throwing smoke. Throwing a flashbang. Flashbang! Setting the bomb.
Bomb has been planted. Terrorists win.
Let's go, let's go. Throwing smoke. I am throwing a grenade. Throwing a flashbang. I am throwing a flashbang. Flashbang. Fire. Planting.
Bomb has been planted. Terrorists win.
Let's go. I am throwing smoke.
smoke. I am throwing a grenade. Counter-terrorists win. Move, my friend. Throw in a flashbang! Grenade! Flashbang! Grenade out! Smoke! Throw in smoke. Throwing fire. Flashbang! Grenade out! Fire!
Flashback.
Counter-terrorists win.
Let's go. Let's go. Smoke. Grenade. I am planting the bomb.
Bomb has been planted. Terrorists win.
Take care of yourselves. Grenade. I'm throwing a grenade. Planting.
Bomb has been planted. Bomb has been defused. Counter-terrorists win.
Let us go. I'm throwing a flashbang. I'm throwing smoke. Throwing a flashbang. I'm throwing smoke. Smoke! Grenade! Throwing fire! Burn!
Terrorists win.
I am planting the bomb.
Bomb has been planted.
We must move. Throwing a flashbang. Smoke! Smoke! Flashbang. Throwing fire. Smoke! Throwing fire. Grenade. Throwing flashbang. Burn!
Terrorists win.
Planting.
Bomb has been planted.
Let's go, my brothers. I'm throwing smoke. Smoke! Grenade! Throwing fire. Come on, let's go. I'm throwing smoke. Smoke! Flashbang. We shall rule the day. Throwing a flashbang. I'm throwing smoke. Smoke! Molotov! I'm throwing a grenade. Throw! Grenade. I'm throwing a grenade. Throw! Grenade.
Terrorists win.
I am planting the bomb. Move it, move it! Throwing fire! I'm throwing a grenade. Throwing a flashbang. I'm throwing a flashbang. Grenade. We will make them cry. I'm throwing a flashbang. Molotov. Smoke. Grenade. Throwing fire. Molotov. Affirmative.
Terrorists win.
Forward. Grenade. I'm throwing smoke. Smoke. Grenade. Throwing fire. I am planting the bomb.
Bomb has been planted.
Yes. We must move. I'm throwing smoke. Flashback. Throwing a flashback. I'm throwing smoke. I'm throwing a grenade. Throwing a decoy. Burn! Molotov! Throwing fire.
rounds for now. Ricky needs to go. Nothing. This is it. I mean, they can't hold. Nothing to lose. He's going to easily get the shot on Cirque, but that calls the peak from Quad on to Breezy. They've got it down to hit just him remaining. 3 HP. And Def's got time for the defuse. If he can get him, he's going to hold, but he's got to get on it.
He's done it.
He's got the kit. He absolutely does. That's absolutely done. 15-15. Complexity go to overtime. I had to wait for a second because we've had so many close ones, but we are going the distance. For 2 rounds and 2 maps in a row, we are finding overtime.
Oh my goodness. Well, it all came down to a clumsy finish there, but Complexity just about get it done in the nick of time. You can see the pressure really getting to them now, knocking on the door of 11 p.m. at this stage. There's so much on the line. Fatigue will set in, and Breezy couldn't get it done. Def was so patient there with the MP9. Gets the AK. He had 30 HP himself, but gets the all-important shot and picks up the kit. Didn't panic too much. It was right next to him. Recovered that. Got the defuse, and we're doing it all over again. We had double overtime on Nuke. Now we have overtime on Cash. It's going to be 10k. They're going with a double orb setup again. Shazam and Def. As we go into it, no messing around. Right back into the action.
And how heartbreaking is this series? If NRG go down and lose this map and go out 0-2 and go back to the minors, there will be 2 overtimes away from advancing at the same time. Likewise, even if we get to Inferno, Complexity will have the same thought that they could have closed it out right now. Massive drama. Shazam back into Quad. Molotov will get there. Does he go forward or back away? He's actually just going to smoke himself off. They'll put a second one to the fence, so he can't go too far out, but just enough to get Surf Bomb dropped temporarily, and Shazam steps up for more. Dabs falls to Ricky. Look at that, round 3 from Quad. And overtime is explosive. Def gets the second op kill as well.
They were struggling so much financially towards the end of that second half. Finally, the cash comes in. They're so happy to be at overtime, and Shazam can actually get some freedom. Now he's got armor, he's got some grenades, he can be a little bit more creative. This time getting in towards Quad. It was the fast approach. Remember, NRG tried this before in the overtime. They just went for an upper rush on their T side of Nuke. Got straight in there just to change the pace up. But tried it again here. Didn't work out for them. Cirque on the AWP again. So maybe feeling it. He'll go for the boost towards a white van. We see a lot of teams do that these days. It kind of went out of fashion for a while, but we'll see if it yields any sort of frag here. Nothing to be seen right now, but you can hold this position for a good 20 seconds or so. Nothing. We'll be looking to get out of here. Drops a smoke and a flash. Dabs will shoot in vain through the smoke at this point. Nothing's done a great job. Just get that initial kill and get the hell out. That's the moment he feels like that was successful now. If you get out unscathed especially, really nice little maneuver.
Boost up for Ethan. Flash will go deep. That's going to go past the white box, but he has the confidence to peek. Not sure he spotted the shoulder or not of Ricky. And Ricky might actually get bold and pre-peek this. Probably the better decision not to. Poor Breezy's been locked back inside as Shazam holds toward Highway. His AWP so impressive in the last round to give the first advantage in overtime to Complexity, and he's still looking for more information this time as well. Not as much utility, not as much execution based, but they are going to split the A site. It's going to be by virtue of Highway. Nice timing from Ethan. That was so fortunate to turn around and find depths, and Stan's gone as well. Shazam has to do it all again himself. He spots just enough through the smoke, but he can't reset this time to find Breezy.
It's down to Ricky and nothing. Incendiary down, but not going to deny the plant. And it's up to Ricky to push through. It's doing some damage here. Nothing. Might as well go for this. Deploys the incendiary towards a forklift, but down he goes. Great stuff there. I thought Shazam had a chance, but it's a 4K from Breezy, managing to bring it back to 16-16. Now on the T side, we'll have another double orb set up to close things out as we get into the final round of this half of overtime. Nothing opened things up, but it's all Ethan. You're right, Def. Wanted to get a bit of intel there, and the T's were ready for it. Breezy comes out and absolutely obliterates everyone on the A side. Ricky could do nothing about it. There's the final shot coming through. Cirque, Fugly make their way towards the middle area here. It's going to be Def to try and open things up. His AWPing, I'd say he's such a great rifler. I feel like this is back to that whole question, why Ricky doesn't be the secondary orb. Def is so fantastic with the M4s. He's getting loads of kills, barely having any impact with the orb.
And Ricky's been struggling without it. Yeah, I think his best rounds of when he's had it.
Got to, like, surely, why am I the only one that he must see it? There must be a reason for it. Like, it doesn't make sense to me.
It might be a personal call with Ricky. He said, hey, I'm fine not playing it, and Def has the confidence. I don't know, because the best rounds I saw on Nuke from Ricky.
Yeah, when he picked it up.
Yep.
When he like kind of slyly, he's like,
Saved
"Oh guys,
the
I
game
found
in
this."
one round when he killed Daps.
Yeah, and Def is an amazing rifle.
Go back to that. He doesn't kill that Daps in that round. It's 1-0 NRG, and they're looking at closing out the series now the other way around.
Yep. Well, here's Daps. Either way, we'll get back into the action here, and it's going to be Nothing, who's doing a great job here in the latter stages of this series. He's doing great work, but so is Breezy. He won't get the kill just yet. Oh, this is sick. Ricky, he's gone past you.
But that's fine. Because going past him means he's also got the jump on it. He's caught him out at quad. He'll drop off the angle. Ethan's got behind them. They're jumping back, and Ethan gets both. NRG massively in control of the A site now in a 3-on-3. And Shazam knows the situation. He's locked out. Def's got Fugly. So the second op still working. But is that enough? Ethan top ticket?
Oh, this is such a good spot. If he can make it work, it's all down to the timings here, and he will. Death goes down to him once again, but Shazam alive and kicking with the AWP towards A main. Who will get the 2-1 here? It's the final round. They have to go for it. Incendiary in. Won't touch Cirque, but the bullets from Shazam surely will. There it is! They both connect at the same time. It's going to be 2-1 in favor of Complexity. They have the edge again on a T-sided map. They will go 2-1 here. Can they find this 2-0 scoreline overall in the maps? I would say probably yes, but you never know. There's been some absolutely crazy rounds here today. 2 maps. We've been going for about 3.5 hours now, something like that. And at this stage, that's where Def, as soon as we call him out, he hits a great shot, of course. But obviously, it was us just dissecting the situation as a whole. It doesn't mean to say you can't hit any old shots, you know.
That is one of the things you struggle with being an analyst. You say one thing and it instantly gets proven wrong. But overall, I still think there's more success to be found with Ricky. I mean, he's certainly capable of similar shots. Nonetheless, that's neither here nor there, because we've got to focus on what's right in front of us. It's Complexity again in the lead after the first half of overtime. They swap over. They start on the T side. It was 8-7 split in regulation. Both teams winning more on the T side, so maybe they can close it out this time. Daps. Oh, aggressive. Got off the headshot angle, actually elevated himself to get the shot on the AUG. Breezy, aggressive to get back to the vents. He actually passed all 4 of them and no one responded, but they will now. Ricky's got him down. Ethan doesn't want to make the same mistake. He'll stay up inside of the metal casket.
I think Dap stinked his teammate in the process. Now he's been dropped. They don't have to commit here. Complexity don't need to panic. They're going to find more headshots, so that's what we want to see from Def. AK-47 in hand as they make their way towards the B bomb site now. They've got a 4-on-2 advantage. This will find series points again. Complexity bombed down. Here comes Fugly barreling out of the heaven area. And it's going to be Cirque. He's got no chance, Matt. They've done it. They've got themselves a buffer now. They've won the first round. They've got 2 chances of closing this one out.
Cirque's just going to back away. He knows that's the case. He wants to keep the AWP. He'll be able to buy one again. It's overtime. They'll get the money for it, but it's going to be grim. 16-18 in favor of Complexity. You called it. This will be series points. And I've got to give respect to both teams. It's not like we can say, okay, team number 16, Complexity, beats team number 5, NRG. Sure, NRG had an unfortunate matchup against Avangar, who I think were criminally underrated.
Sure.
Which also goes against them, remember, because technically they're supposed to get higher opponents. Find themselves in the O2 game. Haven't had the best success, to be completely honest. It's not like we're seeing Cirque in his normal form. But it's not like they're completely out to lunch on this. Complexity has done a very good job of finding themselves these wins.
Nothing's come online. He's actually looking like he's on par with these guys now. He's had some great shots, some nice little plays as well. Got some confidence to go for an opening pick on the CT side. It's worked out for him. And here we go then. Shazam, AWP, AK's out. Double orb set up on the CT side. We didn't see much of this from NRG in the regulations. It's going to be Fugly and Cirque. And will this be the moment when they close it out? Guardian boost towards the yellow barrels here. Perfectly executed, but no player there to be found. They did spot Cirque though on the corner. He needs to be careful here. He's got himself in a really tight spot. They definitely spotted that. He's in towards checkers the AWP. Nails the first shot, but can he get anything more? You better believe he can. It's Cirque with 2. There's still a fight in the round. It's going to be Complexity running through the flames here. A low HP CT player on the bomb site. That's going to be Dabs. Can he surely stay alive here? I'm not even sure at this stage. He's going to be 1 minute 10 on the clock and nothing's going down.
But he's done enough to bait Ethan back in. Just by pulling everyone toward him, he's done enough to get Ethan back toward the generator. He finds one of the enemies, and it's all on Shazam and Stan. Stan completely removed. Bombs inside of the site, so it's all or nothing for Shazam. They've got to buy in hand. It's not about money at this point. Bounce nade. That's going to soften them up even further when he gets toward an AK-47. This isn't done. 50 seconds. He's very careful about this. Oh, and if they're careless about giving him shots, it could end. Fugly's positioned himself on Heaven strictly so that he can run in for a trade, and he's not in an open angle for Shazam to take advantage of. This is Zap's dead, no question. Knows Ethan's on the site. He looks back. He's read it so well. Fugly's gone to the off as well. He can't find the shot. Shazam, he likewise can't get the headshot in return, but he will get the bomb down.
He Molotov'd himself out of Heaven.
I think he panicked. He expected
himself.
both of his teammates to stay alive. He switched to the op to hit a wondrous shot, and Shazam beat him to the punch, but Fugly, shoulder peeks.
Oh my God.
Gives himself up. Shazam can throw us all back.
Oh,
He's done it. He's done it for Complexity. It's 2-0, both in overtime, and NRG are going home. Complexity survived to tomorrow.
It wasn't the prettiest game of CS map, but it had some absolutely epic moments. My God, I was out of my chair at that point. Amazing scenes. You said Shazam could possibly do it. He pulls it off in the 1 versus 3, AK in hand. He gets close enough to the site, and they let it all go. The self-Molotov as well. That's going to haunt Fugly there.
Yeah, he couldn't repeat it. I mean, the low HP, that was a difficult one to work with, but Fugly went up there strictly to peek for trade. It surprised me he went to the op. Just get out, get the spray, and get him down at that point, but nonetheless, hard to criticize it when a play like that comes out from Shazam. He dissected that perfectly. What a clutch. 4 kills in the round, 1 on 3 to win it.
I'm speechless. That was a really entertaining series. That went 2 maps, both overtime, double overtime in the first. Complexity beat them down on Nuke. They go onto Cash as well. Looks like it's locked in. It's done. All of a sudden, the Resurgence comes through. We go to overtime. It feels like they're going to break. They're going to go to the 3rd map. Nothing starts bragging. Ricky starts bragging. All of a sudden, we get to overtime, and that was a really entertaining finish. Shazam, well done. That was a really excellent play.
Yeah, that's unbelievable. We are the only stream still going. The A stream's done. We are absolutely going to take a look at the bracket coming up for tomorrow. I say bracket, the rounds, the next Swiss stage.
Yes.
And everyone and who they'll play. Remember, we've got all best of 3s.
Right then.
And here it is. The graphic on the right indicates who is where in terms of wins and losses. Astralis and Team Liquid are both into the playoffs. Astralis carries the #1 seed, but Liquid remains unbeaten on any map.